Hi, good evening. This is the one and only Trent B, Clever, and I'm here with the lovely ladies of On the Scene. The hot new web series is sweeping across YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all over. Good evening, ladies. Could you tell us the name of the character you'll be playing, as well as your name?
My name is Nikita Bennett, and I'm playing Charisma.
All right, my name is Tiffany Nichols, and I'm playing Melanie's assistant.
My name is Terry Boyd, and I'm playing Jenny.
All right. In the beginning of this episode, we see basically Tracy and Janet meeting up for brunch. My question is, why does Janet decide to meet Tracy for brunch?
Initially, Janet's not sure why she's meeting Tracy for brunch. She just kind of wants to get to know some new people. She's a business owner, so she wants to see what Tracy's up to. That's really all it was initially. But she's seeing that Tracy had an ulterior motive.
All right. Well, Janet appears irritated about Tracy's questions regarding Eugene. Does she have something to hide?
Oh, of course, she has a lot to hide, and she has a lot to protect, because she's in a very serious relationship with Dane.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. In this scene, basically, we see Charisma interrupt the lunch that's occurring between Tracy and Janet. And she confronts Tracy and reveals some important information, saying that basically Eugene is her man. My question is Charisma in love with Eugene? Or is it the case that she just doesn't want basically Tracy to have Eugene?
Okay, so as my character is Charisma, she has pretty adamant feelings for Eugene. They've been friends for a long time, so they have developed a pretty good relationship. And so therefore, as her character, she feels like if anyone is trying to come in between her and Eugene, she is very territorial, and she does not want anyone else to have Eugene or Eugene to have anyone else. So therefore, she does kind of start a confrontation and kind of, puts her foot down with Tracy to let Tracy know that Eugene is hers, even though they are not in a serious relationship. So it's kind of confusing, but pretty common these days. So.
Why doesn't Charisma go after Eugene? Why doesn't she confront Eugene versus confronting Tracy? I mean, in fact, Eugene's her man. So why doesn't she confront Eugene?
Well, as being women, sometimes if you are not on the maturity level, then you may approach the female first versus approaching your spouse or, going to the person that you're in a relationship with, which, like I said, these days is pretty common for a female to approach a female versus them going to the person that they're in a relationship with. So I kind of feel like as the character, she kind of went forth and let her emotions get ahead of what she should have done first, which was confronting Eugene or said something to him.
It's your character, Melanie's assistant. Are you friends with Tara and Tracy?
No, I am strictly business. Okay. My character is strictly business. I'm Melanie's assistant, and I'm strict to the rules when it comes to my list.
What's the difference between being on set for On the Scene and being a YouTube blogger?
Okay, well, being a YouTube blogger, you kind of have your own control of how you want things to look, how you want to film, the angles that you want to film at. But then being in a web series or someone else's series, you're following their rules, and you really can't stop and look and see what you're doing. You just have to trust that what you're doing is good enough, and then move on.
Okay. What were some of the things that you learned behind the scenes on the production?
Wow, there was a lot, because that was my first time being on that type of set, and the ladies were very talented, and I was just so impressed with everyone's acting ability. So just the fact that they can act, and I couldn't, that was my first time doing something like that, so I did pick up a lot from them. They studied their lines, and it showed, so it was a great experience.
That's good. How did you two get involved with On the Scene?
Well, I've been knowing the author, Nicole Jocelyn, for a very long time, so she actually asked me to be a part of it, and it was an honor because it was my first time actually doing any type of acting. I've done some modeling, but nothing compared to acting, so it was actually a good experience, and she just called me up one day and said, hey, do you mind? And I was all for it, and we've all done good and had fun so far.
How about you?
Same here. Nicole, the writer, asked me to be a part of it, and I was pretty excited after reading several of her books. I wanted to see how she was going to put the book into a web series. So when she asked me again, I'm not an actress either, but I thought I could bring something a little funny to the role, and I did a lot of ad-libbing for for my part, but it was pretty. It was very fun and very professional, and everybody was willing to work with each other, you know, on helping each other with their parts and everything. So it came together really great.
So initially, well, the production, how was the chemistry between you two as far as for getting ready for your roles, preparing for your roles?
Oh, it was wonderful. Matter of fact, me and Charisma, you know, we kind of had a heated scene, and we said a few things, and she was like, "Girl, what did you call me?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry," you know. So it kind of the charisma, it was definitely there.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have to say the chemistry between us was awesome. I mean, just, you know, being able to act and then still being able to be cordial and be cool and be friends outside of our characters, that was like really amazing. So, I mean, it made everything challenging, but it was really fun at the same time.
Sounds like it. So, how can we reach all three of you?
I don't have a Facebook, surprising,
Okay.
but I am on Instagram, Miss Keita Nicole. So you can follow me on Instagram.
Okay.
All right, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook under Tiffany Nichols Design, and my YouTube channel is Tiffany Nichols Design.
And I have an Instagram page. It's Miss Toria's Secret. That's about it.
Well, thank you, ladies, for interviewing with me.
Thank you. Awesome.
Thank you, and you have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Thank you.